Here we go, guys, welcome back after deployment, and today sees the Dark Eldar raiding this manufactorum that the citizens of this planet have left, and the Blood Angels have been summoned to take it back. So the Blood Angels are moving forward to meet the advances of the Dark Eldar lines. Right, here we go, guys. This is 2,000 points of Blood Angels with the reworked points because of the Space Marine Codex. A lot of things dropped in points, thankfully, namely the bikes. So we've got a battalion and we've got a Vanguard detachment. So for the battalion, we have Mephiston himself. We've also got Lamartes, and the battalion that they're going with is 5 tactical marines with a heavy flamer, 5 intercessors, and 5 camo cloak sniper scouts, which you can't see. In the rest of the battalion, though, we've got 2 units of Death Company. There is 7 in each squad, a single power sword and a single thunderhammer in each. We've also got a Death Company dreadnought with a heavy flamer, blood talons, and melter gun. And for dedicated transports, I had the points just to take 1 Razorback with twin linked heavy bolter, or twin heavy bolter and storm bolter, and Squishy the Rhino is making an appearance, and he is named Squishy. See, so he's come out for the unit of Assault Marines to jump in. The Assault Marines are part of the Vanguard detachment, so there's 5 here with a with a flamer, and Sergeant with a power sword. We've got a unit of 10 down here with 2 melter guns, and Sergeant has a power fist. And then we've got a unit of 4 bikes with a melter gun, a plasma gun, and an attack bike with a multi-melter. And the HQ is Captain Castigan of the 4th Company with a jump pack, and he has a power sword and storm bolter. Right, so here's Lucy's 2,000 points of Dark Eldar. You're running a battalion and a spearhead. So what's in the spearhead first of all?
That.
Homunculus.
Homunculus, yes.
With an electro-corrosive whip.
And homunculus tools and a splinter pistol.
Yep.
We've got the 2 Ravagers, which are Dark Lance, and Dark Lance, all Dark Lances.
Of course. And then
a unit of 2 Talos they have 2 splinter cannons, an icon injector, and a macro scalpel.
Yep, and then we've got a battalion, so your 2 HQs.
We've got Drazar and Lilith, who is my commander.
Yep. And Warlord trait was plus 1
attack on the charge.
But her combat drugs was plus 1 strength, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yep. And then you've got 3 troop choices. What's your 3 troop choices?
I have, starting over here, unit of warriors.
With the Dark Lance, is that at the back?
Dark Lance at the back.
And then this one?
A seal, pretty much, but that one has no...
Splinter cannon?
Yep, that's the one. I'm never going to get used to these names. Basically, I have a unit of 5 witches here.
Yep, no upgrades on them though, despite the agonizer and blast pistol you see. Here
we have a unit of 5 incubi.
Yep.
And over there we have a unit of 10 blood brides.
But the Hecatrix leader has the agonizer and the blast pistol in this squad.
Yes.
And you've gone for plus 1 attack on them, haven't you, for the combat drugs? So that's lots and lots of attacks. These ones have gone for plus 1 toughness because none of the others really made much of a difference. But you've also got a lot of transports.
I've got 3 raiders and 3 venoms. It's the first time I'm using the venoms.
So yeah, and Dark Lancers on all the raiders as well.
Yep.
Lovely.
Yep.
Right, let's see what happens after deployment. The mission in this manufactorum is cleanse and capture, where you draw 3 objective cards per turn. So objectives, we've got number 1 on top of the void shield, number 2 up here which the scouts have infiltrated on, and number 3 is down on this flank here. Number 4 is back in the Blood Angels deployment zone, number 5 is here, and number 6 is all the way back here. So Lucy won the roll off to place the objectives, and then of course I ended up choosing that side in with Vanguard deployment, and Lucy started setting up first. As a result, she finished deploying first, which means she goes first unless I seize, but what have we got where? We've got a Ravager, we've got the Homunculus flanking the Talos, we've got the Darklance Warriors, and the Splinter Cannon Warriors, Lilith and Drazar, Incubi, Witches, Blood Brides, and then the other Ravager at this side. So quite quick deployment for yourself. For me, I've got Scouts, I've got the 5 Assault Marines with Mephiston in the Razorback, I've got the 5 Tactical Marines in the Rhino, 2x7 Death Company with Lamartes and the Death Company Dreadnought. We've got the Assault Marines and Captain Castigan leading the charge from on high, taken to the skies with his jump pack. We've got the Intercessor Squad at this side, and tucked neatly away right at the back under there are the Bikers.
Hid them.
I didn't hide them. So we both got 7 command points, and hopefully this is going to be a bloodbath. But as it stands, Lucy is going first unless I seize, and I'm going to attempt to seize with this lovely dice from Hellstorm Wargaming. Thank you very much to Mikey. Please go and check them out. But before I seize, I've got a couple of shout outs to do. First of all, if you want to see the battle reports 1 week early, please support us via Patreon.
And if you want to choose what armies fight, the list's made.
Yep. You can also get that as well. Obviously, you submit the list, we will play it. And of course, Deep Cut Studios for supplying this very beautiful industrial mat. It's very nice. Very detailed. It is mousepad material. They do offer them in PVC and everything as well. This is fantastic. I played on this one at the NWO and absolutely loved it. So I got one. Now, Phil managed to seize with this dice and Mikey seized with it. Can I?
It's his 3rd time to charm.
I'm going to use a command point. Or do I? Do I want to? Let's go for it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so turn 1 I drew Secure Objective 6, Secure Objective 4 and Secure Objective 3. Objective 6 is right in the back of Lucy's deployment zone, so I don't think I'm going to be getting that one. So the Razorback here is pushed forward and the Assault Marines have jumped down. They haven't advanced though, they're staying back where they are. They're out of range with most of the weapons, but I don't want to push too far forward just yet. The Razorback and the Bikers the Snipers, will hopefully pop the Venom with Lilith and Drazar in. Death Company though have all advanced, so no shooting for any of those. The Tactical Squad have stayed in the Rhino to secure me Objective Marker 4. The Intercessors have pushed forward onto Objective 5. It's not going to score me anything yet, but they're up there and they're going to lend some support and fire down into this Ravager. And the bikes have moved round the side of this stack 14 inches, so the attack bike, the plasma gun and the sergeant are going to be able to shoot at the Ravager. Beyond that, I don't have a lot of shooting, so let's move on to it. Okay, so first up, these Intercessors are going to be shooting into the Ravager. I've got 5 shots with me, Belisarius Call Pattern Bolt Gun, hitting on 3s. Oh god, and I'm wounding on 5s because you're toughness 6.
Yep.
Nothing. Not so good. So, the Bikers at this side will then shoot. I've got 3 twin bolt guns from the attack bike and the other 2 guys that can see. The plasma gun and the multi-melt is both going to shoot at it as well. Okay, so, hitting on 3s with the bolt guns.
It's better.
Strength 4, toughness 6, so 5s. That is 3. There's no AP on this.
So 4.
So straight 4 save, yeah. So that's 1 damage, and Ravagers have 10 wounds, so that drops you to 9, Lucy. But I've then got a single shot from the plasma gun. I'm not overcharging it though, because I don't want to kill myself. So I hit, I'm strength 7. I'll re-roll that because it's in the crate.
Oh, that's fine.
Sure?
Yeah.
And it's -1.
In
Yep, which you fail.
In bun, I need to learn to talk.
So that's 1 more damage. So that drops you to 8.
Yep.
I've then, however, got a multi-melter.
No!
Which hits. It's strength 8.
I'm strength 15 now.
Fails to wound because I need to wound you on 3s. But I am going to use a command point to re-roll that.
Oh.
Never mind.
That makes up for your season initiative.
Not really, because that was supposed to do d6 damage and really new to you, but that's not the case. So I've still got a couple of other shots to do though. So the heavy bolter on the Razorback is going to shoot at the Venom with Lilith and Drazar in it. Now Venoms have -1 to hit them because of Night Shields, Flicker Field. Now I'm also heavy weapon and I'm moved, so I'm at -2 to hit you. So I'm hitting on 5s. 3 hits, but I re-roll 1s because Captain Castigan is nearby. So I actually get another hit. Now I'm strength 5, toughness 5 on a Venom.
Yep.
So 4s. Oop. And I wound you 3 times, and it is -1.
So 5 up in front.
Yep. There was 3.
Oh.
So 2 wounds on that Venom drops it to 4, I believe. 6 wounds normally. So drops that to 4. And the last thing I've got to fire is 5 sniper rifle scouts at it.
Oh.
So I only hit twice. I'm strength 4.
Toughness 5.
And I fail.
Ooh.
And that is turn for me. So I don't score first blood unfortunately, but I do secure objective marker 3, and I secure objective marker 4, puts me at 2 points. So Lucy's drew secure objective 1, overwhelm with firepower, and secure objective 5. And I've realised I probably shouldn't have stole the initiative because I've just remembered that all of this is now within rapid fire range as soon as she moves forward. Yeah, I should not have elected to go first, but it's done. Let's see what she does with her movement. Okay, so moving phase. This Ravager is pulled sideways and it's going to be shooting in at the Dreadnought. Lucy reckons she can probably take that out with the Ravager. She's pushed the Talos forward with the Homunculus, and the 2 Raiders filled with the Splinter Rifle Warriors are looking to start eating into the Death Company Dreadnought. Death Company even. Interestingly enough, these guys have just stayed here because they are within rapid fire range of the Death Company, but Lucy has popped the Witches up here because it's the most expendable unit she has to score objective marker 1. Number 5 is here, so she's going to find it a bit difficult to get that one for the minute. She's also elected to leave the Blood Brides and the Ravager up here. The Ravager and probably the Raider looking to take down that Razorback. So, no Psychic for Dark Eldar.
No.
Shooting phase. What is going first?
The Ravager, this one here, I'm going to start against the Dreadnought.
Right, so you've got 3 Dark Lancers.
I have indeed, and I'm hitting on 3s.
Yep. So that's only 1 hit.
Wow.
Do you want to command point it?
No, I'd rather...
You do have other Dark Lancers here, so 3s to wound.
Oh, I'm commanding pointing that one.
So that's a wound. I've got no save against it because it's -4, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So I've got no save, so d6 damage.
Come on.
3.
Oh.
And I've got Black Rage, so I can ignore the damage on a 6. So I suffer 3 wounds, drops him to 5.
Might as well stick with the other Ravager.
At the Razorback?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's better.
All hit. I'm toughness 7 on the Ravager, so that's 3d6 damage.
Yeah.
So that's 13.
Come
I've got
on.
11 wounds, I believe. Do I explode? No, I don't. But there is 6 guys inside. And this is where I roll a double 1 because I do it every single time.
Not a 1.
Awesome, so let's get those guys placed. So nobody is slain as a result of the Razorback going pop, and Lucy scores first blood and overwhelming firepower with that. But next up we're going to have this Raider shoot down at the Dreadnought in the middle. We're going to try and snipe him out. So 1 Dark Lance, Lucy. Hits. 3s to wound.
Oh.
It's a 1 and you can't command point it.
No.
So, are you going for the next raider for the Dreadnought as well?
Yep, and change my dice because that one was pooey.
Hits. 3s again.
Woo!
D6 damage. For 3. So that's 3 more wounds. Leaves him only on 2. That's not good. So you're going with the last Darklands. Now you do have a Darklands inside of one of these as well.
I do.
But do you want rid of the Dreadnought?
So I'll just do the one on the raider.
On the raider first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no. I will do the one in the raider.
Right, now because of this you have to nominate which squad the guys are firing at in addition, because it's the same squad. So do you want to see what the rest of your other stuff can do first and come back to that?
Good point, yeah.
Okay, so first up we're going to have this Venom rapid fire its splinter cannons into the closest unit of Death Company. So 12 shots, hitting on 3s.
Not bad.
And then because it's splinter weaponry, you're poisoning it on 4s. You know what, I'm just going to roll these. So I've got a 3 up armour. And then I've got a 6 up feel no pain. So 2 die. And that's the guy that doesn't actually have the power sword, so I'll remove him. Next, Venom.
Yep, exactly the same.
Same target.
Yeah.
So a couple of misses. Wounding on 4s.
Lots of misses. Do you want to re-roll that?
Nah, that's a 6 or a 4 anyway, so another 3 failed saves. And I don't save any of them, so that's 3 more of them cut down. That's not so good. You've now also got this Venom up here.
Yep.
And you've also got the Witches inside. Now the Witches have got a 12-inch range, whereas the the Splinter Cannons have got 18-inch range for rapid fire. So you could actually shoot them with the pistols. So there's 5 Witches inside, 1 shot each. 3s. It's only 2 hits, and it is splinter pistols.
1.
So 1 more wound, which I pass. Okay, so next up, the Venom itself is going to shoot at the last 2 guys to try and take it down.
Come on. Ah, no. Ugh. Lots of 1s. Why all the 1s? Why can't I be 1?
4s.
Ooh.
Oh, that's horrible. 3+.
That's horrible.
Kills 1 more.
Pooey.
Right, let's have a think about what she's going to do now. Okay, so next up, the guys inside of the closest raider with the Dark Lance in. The Dark Lance is going to go for the Dreadnought. All the splinter weaponry is within rapid fire range of the other squad.
Of Death Company.
Of Death Company, yeah.
So, the Darklands.
Hits.
Come on. Yes.
That's a wound, D6 damage.
Come on, roll a 6 this time, please.
4. I've got to pass.
No.
I've got to make 3 6-ups to live. I made 1. Does he explode though?
Ooh,
No, he does not. In fact, Dreadnoughts don't explode because they've only got 8 wounds. It's only stuff over 10 wounds. So that is 2 units of overwhelming firepower.
Next, the 18. The guys, all the guys in the
Raider
are going for
the Death Company.
The second unit that still hasn't been touched.
Yep. So hitting on 3s.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, there was a fair few misses there. And
Yeah.
And then 4s for Splinter.
I'm getting my dice all over the place, sorry.
3+. So 2 fails.
Imagine if you got all the 2s and 1s. I will.
Passed 1 6-up, so you kill 1. Let's kill 1 off at the back.
Yep.
Right, so you've got to now decide what do you want to do about killing that one guy. You've got your Talos.
I'm going to go with Talos against him, but then the
other raider?
Yep, all the people in there are going for the big unit.
Okay, so your Talos have got 2 splinter cannons and the rapid fire. So each Talos has got 12 shots, but they're not as good as firing as what your Venoms are. They're only hitting on 4s. So are you doing both of the Talos into that one death company?
Yeah.
It is 24 shots, but do you want to do them in 12s?
Yeah, because my dice are huge and my hands aren't that big. Right.
So 4s because of Talos.
Why can't you get all these 1s and 2s?
4s because the Talos isn't as good at shooting.
Yeah. Oh.
And then 4s to wound. Nothing.
Nope.
And then the same again for the other one. Yeah, it's not so good at all, is it?
Nah. Ah.
Just the one. 6 up. Oh!
My dice are betraying me.
Right. So, I think Lucy's going to have a think about how many guys from this split fire into him, because you need to kill him for the 3rd unit. But you also want to damage that unit as well, don't you?
Yep.
Right, so Lucy wants to kill this, but she doesn't want to over-exert and not damage the other squad. So the splinter cannon and 2 rifles are going at the lone guy, and then we're going to have 14 splinter rifle shots at the others.
Yep.
So, 10 shots going at him, 3s.
Lucky's obviously not. Oh wait, it's a bit lucky, yeah.
4s. That's good. That's good. That's
a lot better.
4 saves I need to make. 3 plus. I need to make 2 6-ups. No.
Yes.
So kills him for the 3rd unit for overwhelming firepower. And then you've got 14 dice going into the last unit to see how many of them you can take down.
Alright then.
3s.
Whoa.
Wow.
Best shot all day.
4s.
That is better as well.
How many is that?
7.
7. 3-ups. That's atrocious. Followed by 6-ups. So
1.
3 more die. Ouch.
The best shooting of the game so
Sorry,
far.
a Thunderhammer should have gone from there. So that would be 1 from that squad. 2. And then 3. I'm going to leave the Thunderhammer and the Power Sword alive.
Just while you're doing that, I want to point out something very funny. I've just getting a coffee in a cup I got Harry made for Christmas. This was before 8th dropped, and he's in 7th. His favourite army was Dark Eldar and Blood Angels. I just thought I'd show that.
Yep, thank you very much. So, I'm guessing you may or may not want to assault. Are you Talos going to attempt to charge at the Death Company, potentially Lamartes?
They are going to go into the Death Company.
Death Company, so I get to Overwatch with only 3 bow pistols that last guy can see. So 6s. And I don't hit. So, what is your charge distance, Lucy? 7? Let's measure that up. Okay, so a 7-inch charge makes it, and Lamartes has decided to heroic intervention, because if I didn't, Lucy would have just consolidated into me. So, the Icor injectors are going first. That's 2 attacks out of the 8, hitting on 3s.
Merging on 3s, re-rolling all, and look, 6s.
Oh no!
Which cause D3 mortal wounds in addition
to the damage. So
D3, 3
mortal wounds.
And then 2 saves.
So, first of all, I'll roll me 6-ups to ignore mortal wounds because of Black Rage.
Yep.
Pass 1. So you kill 2 anyway.
Yep.
And then I've got 2 saves. There's no AP on the Icor injector, is there?
No.
Pass the saves.
Oh, you needed that before for the mortal wounds.
So I've got 1 guy left, and I will leave the guy with the Thunderhammer.
Yep. And next I'll move on to the macro scalpels. I need to learn English. So 3s. Wow.
And then strength user.
It's 6 and that your toughness 4 blue.
Yep.
So 3s again.
Oh god. AP.
-1.
So 4 plus. And then it's 2 damage, which means I have to make 4 6-ups whilst not destroying a Ravager. Yeah, so you kill him. But I will get to attack back now with Lamar. Okay, so with the Death Company slain, we still need to remove the models, but we've got Lamartes going next with 5 attacks. Now, interestingly enough, I would normally be wounding you on 4s because it'd be strength 6. But the Homunculus is just within range here, which means Lucy is actually toughness 7 on the Talos. So, Lamartes hits on 2s. I miss with 1. I'm strength 6, I'm wounding you on 5s. It's only 1 wound.
Any AP?
-2 for the Blooded Crozius.
-2, so I'm 6 5s.
Which you fail.
Yep.
Because you're on a 3-up save normally.
Yep.
D3. Wow.
6 wounds left. Yeah, that was bad for you, I do admit.
Yeah. So, Lucy scores D3 points for overwhelming firepower. For 2.
And I score objective 1.
Yep. And you don't score 5,
no.
but you scored first blood. So that puts you at 4 points. I discard and secure objective 5.
Yeah.
Turn 2 Blood Angels, and I've got secure objective 3, overwhelming firepower, and secure objective 5. I reckon I can get most of this. Okay, so objective 3 is here. The bikers are still going to hold it, but the ones that need to shoot have come round the side. So the melter gun, the multi-melter, and the plasma gun are hopefully going to take this Ravager down. Say hopefully. The intercessors have moved up as well. They're going to control objective marker 5 for me. And of course Lamartez fell back out of combat because he doesn't want to die. But the tactical squad have leapt up, and I need to move the Rhino forward ever so slightly, so it's in rapid fire range with its Stormbolter. And it does mean the Castigon and the Assault Marines are basically going to hopefully take out one of these two, maybe. But at this side, Mephiston and the Assault Squad are going to try and get rid of Lilith and Drazar's thing.
Friends.
That's right. So, we need to move into Psychic Phase. Okay, so Psychic Phase, Mephiston actually knows all 3 Psychic powers from the Sanguinary Discipline. So what he's going to do is he's going to cast +1 attack on that squad of Assault Marines in front of him. Casting value of 6.
Ooh.
Whatever, I'm not re-rolling it. Smite, which would hit their unit. And it goes off and you can't deny it. So D3 mortal wounds for 3. Which drops your venom to only 1.
Ooh.
Because you can't ignore mortal wounds with your invuln.
No.
So
you would think with Dark Eldar hitting psychics, they would have something to help stop.
there is some things I think. Or they used to be in 7th. I don't know about that. But let's see what we can do in the shooting phase. So all the bolt pistols, or rather 3 bolt pistols and a crack grenade and the flamer is going to target this. So the flamer, 1 hit, strength 4, toughness 5 of the venom.
Yep.
Yep. Single crack grenade, hits, strength 6. That's a wound and it's -1. 5 up.
5 up. Oh.
And it's D3 damage, but you've got 1.
Yep.
So it goes. So there's 2 guys inside. You have to roll 2 dice, and on the roll of a 1, one of your models is slain.
Oh, we will. I kind of. Who's in there? I need to survive. Yep.
Yep. So that was a command point re-roll.
Yep.
So they have to get out, and obviously the bow pistol shots are wasted.
Yeah, because it's Lilith and
Drazar.
and I cannot lose them this early in the game.
Well, interestingly enough, venoms do explode, and Dreadnought should have,
Nope.
but it doesn't. So Drazar and Lilith jump back
fine.
behind here, out of the way. So obviously that means that Mephiston's pistol is out of range of this one. So Mephiston will shoot up at the venom on the top. I'm not going to overcharge because I'm not re-rolling. I hit, strength 7, so I wound, and it's -1. So 5 up in one.
Yes.
Should pass. Okay, so next up, these guys are going to be shooting into the raider on the left hand side. I'm re-rolling 1s because Castigan is there to help me out as well. Should have moved him maybe just a little bit further into the middle so that he could have buffed all of the units. but I don't want them exposed to them Talos. So, melter guns. Reroll the 1 because of cast again. So 2 hits. I'm strength 8.
Toughness 5.
3s. Why? So 1 5 up in run, please. Crack grenade, 1 shot. Hits, strength 6.
Toughness 5.
3s, that's 1 wound at -1.
Go 5 in run again.
D3 damage for 1. So you lost 1 wound on that. Amazing. I've then got 7 bolt pistol shots, hitting on 3s. So 1 miss. These are strength 4 shots, so I'm wounding you on 5s. I'll take that. That's 4 armor saves.
No AP.
No AP on bolt pistols. So 1 more wound.
I'm down to 8.
That should have gone so much better, but never mind. Right. Next up, we need to try and eat these Talos, but I don't like the Ravager. I need to shoot it with the melter guns, but I'm tempted to shoot the melter guns at that, and these guys aren't going to do anything else because there's not enough of them. So they're going to go to the Talos first. So rapid fire bolt guns, and you know what? I'll even chuck in the rapid fire storm bolter from the Rhino in there as well, because it's all the same weapon essentially. So hitting on 3s. That's a fair few 1s. And casting gun unfortunately not in range. So the Talos are toughness 7 because of the monk.
Toughness 6.
Because of the monk. So 5s. That's 3. So that's 3 wounds on the Talos Lucy, no AP. So 3 up.
Ooh. Sorry. Not sorry.
As a result of that though, it means that the intercessors are now going to have to fire at it, which I don't want. I didn't want to do it. Whoa. So strength 4, toughness 7, wounding on 5s. So that's 2 at -1 because of their bolt rifles.
4.
So 1, and then you've got the 6 up ignore wounds for Dark Eldar. So that's 1 more wound. This is now a problem because I need rid of the Talos, but I also need rid of the Ravager. I think I'm going to have to go for the Talos, to be honest. So, all of the bikers should be in range to rapid fire, and they've got twin bolters, so that's 4 shots a bike Lucy. So he's the first 3. This is just the bolters. Everything is going at them.
At the Talos or the
Ravager? At the Talos. So that one was a hit, but I knocked it over. So needing 5s because I'm strength 4. So 2 wounds.
Any AP?
No AP.
Fine.
And then we're going to have the other 2 bolt guns.
Oh,
that was awful. 5s. 1. Makes it. So the melters are both within double range. So 3s. 1 hit. 3s. That's a wound. So 1 5 up in run. Why? And then rapid fire plasma. 1 shot. 1 hit even. It's strength 7. Your toughness 7. So 4 wounds. -2 or 1. That's an in run. Oh my god. Oh.
Do you know why this is happening?
Why?
Because you use them red dice for your filth of corn, and they're not happy about it.
5 scout snipers at Lilith. Strength 4. You are toughness 3.
No, I'm not. I'm +1 toughness.
You're +1 strength on her.
Yes.
Anyway, that's a mortal wound and 2 wounds.
So, feel no pain? No. And then 2, any AP?
3 up in run, because that's what she's got, which you pass.
Yep.
So you take 1 wound.
Yep.
5 normally, is she?
Yes.
So she's down to 4.
That was...
This isn't very good now.
That was a bad round for you, unfortunately.
It was. Now, the Talos are going to hurt, right? But I'm going to have to do this. Me assault marines and me tactical marines are going to charge the Talos. The Assault Marines will go first though, so let's work out Lucy's Overwatch. Okay, so Lucy got one hit and 1 wound on Overwatch. And you kill 1. So of course I want to take the guy from the back here. Charge distance. 6 should make it. Castigon will then charge. He makes it on a 10, and the Tactical Marines make it with a 6. Okay, so first up in combat we're going with Captain Castigon. Hitting on the Talos. 2s, reroll and 1s because of his own ability. So they all hit. Unbelievably, he's only got a power sword. So I'm only strength 4. So I'm winning you on 5s. I will take that though. It's -3.
4.
So 4, 5 up invulns. And then your 6 up ignore wounds.
Oh.
He does 2 wounds, drops a Talos to only 3. Are you now interrupting Lucy for 2 command points?
No.
You're not going to?
No.
Okie doke.
I'll save them for later on.
In that case, we're going to have the Assault Marines go next. So, the Sergeant with the Power Fist. Hit on 4s, reroll on 1s. Both hit. The reason I hit on 4s instead of 3s is because Power Fist is -1. I'm strength 8 though, so I'll wound you on 3s.
Yep.
I'm going to use a command point, yes. Failed. So 1 wound at -3. Past the invuln, man. Why?
Because pink rules all.
Oh, right, and I need to add up the rest of the guys' attacks. Okay, so 14 attacks with chainswords and the 2 guys without chainswords. Hitting on 3s, reroll on 1s. There's a few 1s in there. So the 2's missing. Now I'm only strength 4. So I'm winning you on 5s. I'm hoping I can kill at least the 1 Talos. They should have been so dead. 3 wounds, Lucy. So 3 ups, because there's no AP on this. That's 3 failed saves. 6 up. Oh, what?
Wow. I think already the Talos are the unit of the game.
They just drew like so much firepower. That's insane.
That is freakishly good.
So I've got 6 attacks now with the last combat squad. 1 miss. 5s. 2 wounds. Come on, fail him. That's cocked. 6 up. Why?
I'll say it again, pink rules.
Right, so now you're attacking back with your Talos.
I am.
Okay, so Lucy's going to split her attacks here. The lead Talos is going at Castigon.
Yep, first with the Icon Injector. 3s, looking for 6s. No, I'll take that.
6s to wound.
Yes, and that may will all fail.
Oh, what? Why?
That does D3 mortal wounds in addition, so D3, so 2.
Plus the damage.
Yep, do you want to save?
3 up armour, which I save.
Yep. And the Might Wolf Scalpel.
Yep. Hitting on 3s and they all miss. But Castigon has took 2 wounds. You've then got the same with the other guy.
Yep.
Are they going for the assault squad?
Yeah.
So misses with the Icon Injector.
That's better.
3 hits. 3s to wound. 2. It's -1. Pass 1. I fail 1. I fail 1 because I've got 3 up armour.
Yep.
The fact that it's 2 damage in 40k makes no difference. It just kills 1 marine.
Yeah, because damage doesn't spill
Damage
over.
doesn't spill over, no. So that wasn't bad. I'll gladly take that. Yeah. So I score objective 5 and I score objective 3.
But you don't score overwhelming fire. Because you're very, very... Oh, you do.
Score 1 point. So I score all 3 of my points, unbelievably.
On to Drukhari Turn 2.
Dark Eldar Drukhari Turn 2. Lucy has drew Defend Objective 4, which she can't get to even with the speed of the Dark Eldar. She's also got Assassinate and no prisoners as well. Okay, so movement phase. This Venom has left this side. The Incubi were in it, and it's going to lend fire to try and take out the bikes. But the Incubi and the Witches and Drazar and Lilith are pushing forward up this side to try and take on these. The Incubi are looking to charge around into Mephiston, hopefully. But the Raider has jumped this way to try and blow up that Rhino at the back. The Raider that was here though, Lucy has pushed right round the back here because it can now target Mephiston. There's a Dark Lance and 24 splinter weaponry shots. The Venom is up there as well, but Mephiston isn't the closest unit. It is those guys. But again, it can still fire down into multiple things. This Raider has stayed still because Lucy's going to try and use 3 Dark Lances to get rid of the Rhino, or potentially the Intercessors up here. The Homunculus has ran forward, looking to jump into the combat with his Electro-Corrosive Whip and do some damage.
Yep.
Lucy could have probably taken most of these out and shooting, but she wants to start and whittle Castigon down in combat with that Talos that's at the front, whilst trying to neuter the rest of the army. So
toss up if just leave them or pull out and shoot. But I decided to leave them.
Yep. So what shooting are we going with first?
Yeah, that is the question.
Okay, so this Raider is going for the Rhino. So Dark Lance, hitting on 3s.
Yep. Strength 8.
Toughness 7.
Ah. 2. No, I'm not rerolling it.
No.
Nah. That's empty, isn't it?
It is, yeah. This is the one with all the guys in. So
yeah,
there's a Dark Lance in there and a Dark Lance on top.
Yep, the Dark Lance on top is again going to go for the Rhino. Ugh. Ah, come on, points. Oh, feel like you.
Maybe should have kept that because you've got a Dark Lance to shoot at Mephiston, but never mind.
So the guys inside that is going for the squad of yellow helmets.
Can't.
Ah, no, they can't. The bikes, sorry, the
You're
bikes.
going to go for the bikes?
Yeah, they had yellow helmets as well.
Okay.
So it's 24?
Is the Dark Lance... No, it'll be 18 because
yeah.
that's got a Dark Lance. So you want the Dark Lance at the...
yes, I do.
At the Rhino. Hits.
Oh, hey.
Wounds, d6 damage. For 4. So I think the Rhinos have got 10 wounds, so it drops to 6.
You're not going to save?
3 plus. -4.
Oh, yeah.
No save.
Alright, I'll get my dice sorted for the 18.
Right, so all the Cavalite Warriors inside shooting at the bikers. 18 shots. Hitting on 3s.
That's poor.
That was a 3 you just lifted up, wasn't it?
No, 2. Moving on 4. Come on. Yay.
3 plus armor save on the bikes.
Poo.
Like a boss.
Oh.
12 shots from the splinters cannons on this.
Yep.
At the bikes as well. So 3s and splinter weaponry.
4s. Do you want to re-roll that?
Nah, it's a 4 or 6 anyway, so... 3 wounds, which kills 1 bike.
Woohoo!
And wounds the next one. And I'll destroy the Ravager again. So I'll kill that bike off.
I think you should suffer a wound on Mephiston for that.
I think you should suffer a wound.
No.
So the Ravager next, at the bikes.
Yes, getting rid of them melters.
3 Dark Lancers.
Yep.
1 hit, Lucy. I'm toughness 5.
Strength 8.
So that's 1. It's d6 damage, but I've already got 1 guy and 1 wound.
Ooh.
So it's 6, which just kills the Sergeant off. Next up, you've still got a Ravager up here.
Yeah, Dark Lance.
Yep, you can go for the bikers, you can go for the intercessors.
Yeah, I'm going for the bikers.
So
Don't like them melters.
3 Dark Lancers on the Ravager.
That's better.
2 hits. 1 wound, again, d6 damage. For 6, I'll kill the guy with the plasma. Whew. Not a bad round, not a bad round.
Dark Lance over there.
And that's going to go for Mephiston, is it?
It certainly is. Oh.
And you've used your command point.
No.
You've now got, however, 24 dice. So, with that Dark Lance failing to do anything to Mephiston, Lucy has 24 poison shots now.
On 3s.
Wow.
Ooh.
2 misses.
I like that. I wish I could roll all these 5s and 6s again now though.
It's 24 shots because 9 times 2 is 18 with rapid fire, plus extra 6 for rapid fire splinter cannons. 4s.
Really?
Now I'm on a 2 up, 5 up. There's a 5 there. The split if the what do you call it, the Dark Lance had gone through. 5 up. Take 1 wound. It would have been worth it. I think you should have maybe left your command point for that.
So next we will do the...
You've got a stinger pistol from him. At the bikes maybe.
Yeah, well let's do him first.
So the homunculus hits on 3s. Ballistic skill 3+? No, 2+.
3+.
And the stinger pistol is poison 2+, I believe. No AP, and I passed my save.
Alright, next we shall do the venom up the top there.
Yep. What's he going for? Is he going for the intercessors? Or is he going for the scouts?
I think I want to start on the scouts.
Okay, so that would put you in rapid fire range. So you've got 2 splinter rifles, 2 splinter cannons, which means you'll get 12 shots.
Right.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh, 2. Oh, not bad.
At the scouts. 4s to wound.
4.
Camel cloaks.
Yeah.
So I passed them all because I'm a +1 to my armour save.
You are.
You've still got a few splinter pistols and stuff here to fire. So next up we're going to fast dice this. So all the witches here and all the witches here are going to shoot at the marines. Because they're not, it's unlikely that they're going to kill them all. So there is a blast pistol in there and 14 splinter pistols. Hitting on 3s. And then the pinks are wounding on 4s, black on 2s. So that's going to kill one outright because I don't get a save.
No, and it does D3 damage.
It does, but 1 wound each means it's not going to spill over.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, that's 3 of them, of the 5 of them dead. Right, charge phase. Lucy is going to charge the homunculus. 6 he gets in, of course. And you're actually going to charge the raider to try and do a bit more damage.
Yeah, why not?
So 6, that'll get it down and in, no problem.
Ah.
What?
Made a mistake charging the homunculus.
Why?
After his movement, he was 3 inches away. I could have heroic interventioned him.
No, you only heroic intervention in your opponent's charge phase.
Ah, yeah.
Right, down here, who is charging first? Because I've still got a flamer there.
The incubi.
The incubi are charging first.
Round the back.
So you're going for Mephiston as well,
Yeah.
you're multi-charging.
Yeah.
Okay, so D6 auto hits from the flamer. 3. It's strength 4, your toughness 3, so wound you on 3s. Incubi have a 3+ armour save. You pass them.
Yep.
Bolt, in fact, crack grenade from the sergeant. Misses. Mephiston's plasma pistol. Misses. Charge distance. 7, that's probably going to get them in. Far enough around there to go for him with the Clavex as well. Now, you didn't pay for the demi-claves, did you?
No.
Because you wanted the extra strength. Now, in this instance, it wouldn't make a difference because Mephiston's toughness 5, so either way you would be wounding me on 5s. Who's going next? Are you wanting Drazar up there so that they can get the extra bonus?
Yep, he's definitely next.
5 might not make it. He does, he's 5.5 away, and as per new 8th edition rules, you only have to make it to within an inch. And then the witches, I'm guessing, yeah?
Yep.
6, that's going to get them in as well, so we'll pile them in. Right, so Lucy is choosing to swing first with the incubi because that's her best chance to kill Mephiston, and if she doesn't kill him, he's going to interrupt.
Yeah.
So, she's got 12 attacks with the incubi, they're hitting on 2s because Drazar was close enough. But the Clavex has 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. They're all wounding on 5s, but if you roll a 6 to wound
On
for the
red
Clavex
dice.
on the red dice, it adds 2 to the damage, so it will be damage 3.
Yep.
So, 2s. You dropped that one, so roll it in.
Oh, that's alright.
No, the red one, you dropped it. There you go. So,
oh, that was a 2 I took out. I'll just leave that one in. So, yep.
hang on, you took a 2 out.
Mhm.
So you have to put it in because you hit it.
That was a 1.
Oh, right. So then you're wounding on 5s.
Yep. Yeah.
Only 2? And it's only -1, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've got a 3 up save with Mephiston, which I pass. I will spend 2 command points, and I will now interrupt because the witches are all there in front. So let's see what we can do with them. Right, so Mephiston is going next at the witches and hopefully take out 4 of them before they attack. So 2s and 2s for me. So that is 3, but Lucy has a 4 invulnerable save on the witches.
6 up for up here for that?
No, 'cause it's D3 damage.
Ah.
But either way, it kills 1.
Yeah.
So 1 witch dies. 1. So, you're going back with the witches now.
Oh, yes.
Do you want to go with the Agonizer first from the Hecatrix?
Yeah.
Right, let's work this. Okay, so the Siren is going first because these are Blood Brides. She has 3 attacks, +1 because of the combat drugs that Lucy has decided to give them. So she hits on 3s. The 2 doesn't hit yet. It's next turn that you would get the +1 to hit. She wounds on 4s because Agonizer. That's only 1.
Ooh.
What is the AP of that?
-2.
4+, which I pass. But we're now going to work out how many witches can actually attack Mephiston and how many go against the Marine. So nice little combo that Lucy's got going here. Because these are Blood Brides, they have 2 attacks each. If they fight with their blades, they get an additional attack, plus an extra attack because of combat drugs. That's 4 attacks each. So these 3 can hit Mephiston, and then the rest of them are going to go against the Marines.
3s.
Rerolling 1s because of Lilith. So they all hit.
And I'm 5 because I'm strength 3.
Yep, you're only strength 3.
I will take that.
Wow, that's brutal. 4s don't wound because I'm toughness 5.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
2+. Pass them all. So then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys that are going to attack the Marines. So that is going to be 20 attacks from 5 witches. That's horrid. So 3s rerolling 1s. Take the 2s out because you don't get that yet.
Let's re-roll them too.
So 2 more hits. And then you're wounding on 5s because you're strength 3 and toughness 4. 1, 2, 3. Is that 4? So 4, 3 up.
Oh.
And they live. Right, so Drazar is next. Lucy's electing to use the Demi-Claves, so the dual blades. She gets 6 attacks instead of 4. So she's hitting me on 2s.
Yep.
So 2 misses. You're only strength 4 doing this instead of strength 5.
Yep.
So
but
you wound.
any wounds of a 6 make 1 additional attack.
Yep. So you wound me on 4s. So they all fail, but you make 1 additional attack, which misses.
For 1.
At -2 rather than -3.
Yay!
So you kill 1 Marine.
Woohoo!
I'll kill the Flamer. That should have gone very, very differently.
Yeah, it's like you're shooting in the last round.
I know.
Getting even.
So, do you want to go with the Homunculus next?
Go on then.
With the Electro-Corrosive. Right, so 5 attacks from the Monk.
Take on 2s.
1 miss.
Then wounding on 4s. 2.
2 at -2.
Yep.
It is 2 damage, but... So, -2 you kill 1 Marine.
Wow.
So we'll kill that one off. And then, unbelievably, you've actually got a Raider
I do.
to fight with. So, the Raider isn't actually that bad in combat. It's on full health.
He gets it's 3 attacks.
3 attacks, yes, and he hits on 4s, unbelievably. Probably because of the blades. So 1 hit, strength 5,
6.
6. That's a wound. Is there any AP on the... Is it Blade Veins, I think?
The shock.
Shock Prow, yeah. So it's -1. Kills it. Actually, the shock prow we did pay for, but we actually should have rolled that separately, because you can only make 1 attack with it. But you still kill 1 Marine, Lucy.
Right.
So there you go. That is all of your charges.
It is.
Which means you now get to fight with a Talos.
I do, unless you can't.
Can't, because I've already interrupted. So
we'll do them separately again.
Are you going against Castigan first?
Yep, so the first one with the injector.
Yep. Hit on 3, so you hit. Is it strength user?
Yep.
So you do wound. There's no AP on this though. Castigan takes another wound.
Yay!
That's 3. You've then got 3 attacks with the micro scalpels.
I do.
2 hits. 3s. 1 more, and it's -2. -1.
The 2 damage.
Pass.
Ah.
So that's not bad. But then you've got the same again against the rest of the Marines.
Yep. So the injector.
Reroll that. It was cocked. So it hits. It wounds. 3+. Fine.
Then the scalpels.
2 hits. 2 wounds. -1. 4+.
Yes,
Oh, what?
4 damage.
Well, it would be.
Yeah.
But
It's better seeing 4 than 2.
yeah. I'm gonna kill one of the melter guns.
Yay.
Because I need to at least kill. I need a few extra attacks, but I still need the damage to go back. Right, so now it's over to me. The captain will go first. Captain Castigan versus the Talos. 2s. Rerolling 1s because captain.
Oh.
And then wounding on 5s. I will take that. So 3 5-up invulnerables, please. 'Cause it's -3 with a power sword.
Ooh.
And then 3 6-ups. So that actually does the 3 damage. So it's 3 separate single damages. So it'll kill that one. Did Talos explode?
No. Yes.
Yes, they do. No. Need to roll a 6 for that. So it kills that one and drops that one to 6 wounds.
Oh.
I might get out alive here.
Bye.
So, the Sergeant with the Power Fist, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. 1 hit, strength 8, so 3s. I'm gonna command point it. Why?
Oh.
Oh. So then I've got 2 guys with chainswords and 1 Marine left. So they're all gonna attack the Talos. 3s. 5s.
Oh.
Nothing. I've then got the other 5 in the squad. They miss. 2 wounds, I'll take it.
Anyone?
Nope.
Okay.
1 6-up.
Huh.
This happened last time you used the Talos, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. They like me.
But
They're my best friends.
I've got the Sergeant here with a power sword. Now, I want to go for the witches, but they've got 4 invulns, so I'm going to go for the incubi. 3s. Why? Oh. So, these guys, leadership 7, and I lost 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. I'm fine. These guys, the Sergeant is still alive, he's leadership 8 and I lost 4, so I need a 4 or less. Fine. And then these guys, how many did I lose there? 4? Lost 4 that turn. So I fail, but I am Space Marine. And we shall know no fear. And I stay.
Yeah.
Wow. So Lucy doesn't score Defend Objective 4, she doesn't score Assassinate, and you don't score no prisoners because you've still got that Sergeant alive, Castigan's still alive, these are still alive, you didn't kill anything in that turn.
I did, but just not a full unit.
Yeah.
Poop.
So no points. Do you want to discard Defend Objective 4?
Yes.
Okay, so turn 3, we've drew secure objective 1, secure objective 5, and domination. The intercessors are on 5, but getting domination is going to be a problem. And shifting the witches off number 1, can't really get up there. So moving phase, the intercessors have stayed still. They're going to rapid fire into this raider and see if we can kill it. But the assault squads and Castigan have jumped out of combat, and they're going to lend a hand and try and blow this Ravager up along with the bikers. We've got 3 melter shots there to potentially blow up the Ravager and this raider. Lamartes has leapt back into action. He was out of the action last turn, and he's going to try and kill that Talos. And of course we've got a lone Marine fighting alongside Chief Liberian Mephiston.
No, Philip.
So, psychic phase. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do smite onto the incubi.
No, you're not.
Really? Command point. Why? Every time!
I told you, no, you're not.
Oh, blood boil.
No.
That doesn't even go off, that's 6. Fantastic. So, shooting phase, before I forget, Mephiston is going to shoot into the incubi. Hit.
Tell you, man, it's them red dice. You can't use them for corn and then for bloody angels. Just no.
It's the same army though. Blood angels are secretly in favour of corn.
You've just caused a whole ton of trouble there.
No, I haven't. Everyone knows that they're the same army. Anyway, we're going to have the bow pistol from the sergeant next. And then we're going to have 5 snipers from the scouts. 3 hits. 3s. There is 1 mortal wound and 2 wounds in addition. So she has a 3 up invulnerable because dodge.
Yep.
It was 2 wounds.
Oh.
You've just rolled 2 more dice there. Right, so. But you failed 1, you passed 1.
No, I passed 1 here.
Yeah, but it should have only been 2.
Right.
But you've rolled 3 dice.
Right,
No,
6.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You pass. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. You pass. 4, 5, 6. It failed.
So I need me 6 up in bun there.
No. Right. So you rolled 3 saves. You should have only rolled 2.
Right.
But 1 of them failed.
Yep.
So on a 1, 2, 3, the one that failed goes through. No. So you saved them both.
Yep.
Then on your mortal wound, you've got a 6 up. Ignore it. No. So you drop 1 more wound to 3. Shooting over here. These guys have fly, so they can still shoot.
Are they shooting at the Ravager?
They're shooting at the Ravager. So the sergeant's going to lob a crack grenade. The melter gun's going to shoot, and then 2 ball pistols. So 2 ball pistols. Both hit. Toughness of a Ravager.
6.
So 5s. That's 1 wound, no AP.
4.
That's 1 wound go through. Crack grenade from the sergeant. Hits. Strength 6.
Strength. Nope.
Fails to wound because you're toughness 6.
Yep.
And then the melter gun. Hits. Strength 8.
No.
Fails to wound. Castigan is up next with his rapid fire stormbolter.
Against
The Ravager. So I hit with all of them. And I'm pretty sure I might be forgetting to re-roll some 1s there, but never mind. Strength 5. Strength 4. So a wound on 5s, which is 2 wounds and no AP.
Oh.
Pass them both. Okay, so what we're going to do is the biker with the melter gun will shoot into the Ravager, and the biker with the multi-melter is going to go into, in fact no, sorry, let's everything into this. I need to kill this. So 2 rapid fire twin bolters. That's 8 bolt shots from the bikes. Rerolling 1s because of Castigan. Wounding you on 5s because I'm strength 4.
Yep.
Wow. 4 saves no AP.
Ooh.
That's all 4 go through.
Wow.
2 melter gun shots. One's a multi-melter, one's not. So 1 hits, but they're both within half range anyway. I wound you.
Oh. I'm the king.
I wound you on 2s. They're 3s, sorry, because I'm strength 8, you're toughness 6.
Yeah.
I wound you. Now you're invulnerable.
Ah.
Oh, what? I'm gonna burn them pink dice. Oh. So as a result of that, I've changed tactics, right? These guys' rapid fire range is 15, so they can reach the Ravager.
Okay.
So 10 shots at the Ravager. I don't think I'm within range of cast again. I'm strength 4. 1,
Ooh.
2. Their bolt rifles are -1.
5s. Oh.
So you drop to only 2 wounds left. Blood Angels cannot shoot today.
He's clogging along, clinging on to life.
Okay, and I've got 1 bolt pistol from Lamartes. In fact, I'm going to throw a crack grenade at the Raider. That's a wound because it's strength 6, your toughness 5. It's -1, which she fails. D3 damage for 2, and it's already on 8. So this Raider drops to only 6 wounds.
Still in the top bracket.
It is. It needs to lose 1 more to go down, I think.
By the way, Harry broke Lucky.
I did. I'll end on and smashed it. I've got 1 more thing to do though.
Right.
Bolt pistols in combat because I remembered this time. So they all hit. I need 5s to wound it. 1 wound on the Talos.
Anyone?
Nope. 3 plus, which you fail, and then 6 up. No, so it takes 1 more wound. It's down to 5. We might actually kill it. Might. So charges. Lamartes. Hoo-yah!
He's in.
And I'm going there, away from him. Actually, you could still heroic intervention. Are you?
Yep.
Damn. Didn't think of that. Oh, God. The bikers are going to have to charge this.
Right.
So you get Overwatch with your Dark Lancers, which is horrible. Oh, what? No. Don't do it. Don't do it. 3s.
Yes.
D6 damage.
Oh,
1. I will gladly take the 1 wound.
Pointless.
You can.
But I'm not going to actually. How many have I got
You've
there?
got 4.
Nope.
But, you sure?
Yeah.
Right. So he'll take the 1 wound. Charge distance on them. 6. So that'll get him and him down to there. I need rid of it. Yeah, they're on 2 wounds. So I kind of have to. So Lamartes has to go first because he was one of the chargers. So Lamartes first up. I think I forgot to do this last time, but because of Black Rage I do get an extra attack when I charge. So hitting on 2s against the Talos. Why? Strength 6, but your toughness 7 because of the monk.
Yep.
Nothing.
Oh. Command pointing to interrupt.
Right.
Gonna do it because you're gonna go with these next. So I want to try and get rid of these. At least do something with this before he's wiped out. But then I've got all them over there.
You could interrupt with your Incubi and attack Mephiston.
Yeah, I am.
You're going to use 2 command points to interrupt.
Yeah.
Okay, that leaves you with 2 and I have 1 left. Let's work out the Incubi. Okay, so Lucy interrupting with the Incubi. All the Incubi are now hitting on 2. Well, technically 1s, because +1 to hit because of power from Pain with it being turn 3 and +1 from Drazar. So, this will be the 4 normal guys, not the Clavex, hitting on 2s.
Good job for that.
And then you are strength 4 because of your +1 because of your weapon. So you're wounding me on 5s. That's 3 wounds on Mephiston. It's -3. 5 up. I failed them all. But then I've got 5 up, ignore wounds. So I take 2 more wounds. I'm down to 2. I think he had 6, but we'll double check that. But you've got your Clavex. 4 attacks with the Clavex. Hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
So 1 miss. Now you're wounding on 5s, but you're fishing for 6s. So 2 more wounds. -3, so 5 up. I want to double check he hasn't got a 4-pin run. I don't think he has. But 5 up for damage. Pass 1, fail 1. So it would drop me to 1 wound, but I'll double check if it's a 4-pin. So he only has 5 wounds and it doesn't have a 4-pin run. So Lucy has killed Mephiston. It wouldn't have been so bad if he'd actually killed something with his plasma pistol or with smite, but he didn't. So yes. So then I go back with the rest of the guys that charge. So down here, these guys are going to get 3 attacks. The attack bike having 2. So 2 hits. I am strength 4. No wounds. Then, because it is my turn, I get to attack with a unit that's already locked in combat. Do I go with the power sword guy versus the incubi? Well, he's probably going to die, but it would be nice to kill an incubi, but I feel like I have to go against the Talos. I need to try and kill it. So, from the Marines, 5s. 2 wounds, no AP. It's a failed save, 6 up. No, so he drops to only 4 wounds now. So Lucy now gets to decide who she is attacking back with. She does have the Talos, she has the Monk, you've got the Ravager, or you've got all them witches against that one guy.
I'm going to go with the Ravager because you've went with everything else nearly.
I do, yes.
And the Ravager will probably die.
So he only has 1 attack at this low of a damage, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So you're hitting on 4s, weapon skill 4+, and you miss.
Never mind.
Next up, who do you fancy next?
You.
Oh, I've gone with them because they're charged.
Oh.
I now get to attack with the sergeant
You do.
because you didn't attack the him. So thank you very much for letting me do that.
Drat.
This is the incubi, by the way. So that's 2 at -3, so 6 ups. And then 6 up, feel no pain.
Oh.
So 1 incubi goes down. And now, do you just want to do your Saberite or your Siren? So she has 3 attacks normally, 4 because of the combat drugs that Lucy has given them.
Yeah.
So you hit on 2s because you're a +1 now.
Reroll 1.
Reroll 1s because Lilith is close enough. And then your Agonizer means that you always wound on a 4. So that's 2, and it's AP -2.
Yep.
5 up. He lives. But there's now a lot of dice coming in arms. So each one of these gets 4 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's, I don't know. A lot of attacks. 34, 36. So first lot of the attacks, this is 5 of the witches, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, and then wounding on 5s. This be a lot of dice. lot of dice. 5, so
3, 4.
6. 3 up armor saves though. Got it, totally got it, passed it. All of it.
Yeah?
He's dead.
Oh, I thought you meant you'd pass them all. I was going to tell you passed the 1.
Right, so then you now get to swing back with one of these 2 guys. Who are you going first with?
I'll go with the Talos.
Okay, now do you want to go for the Marines or do you want to go for the Martyrs?
The Martyrs.
Okay, so Microscalpel.
Oh no, I go.
Icon Inject, that was it. So please excuse that. Now you would have been hitting on 2s because you're +1. So you wound me on 3s because you're strength 6. And then I'm 3 up armor, which I passed.
Oh, the Scalpel.
Yep, so hitting on 2s. Wounding me on 3s.
Nope.
And then I've got nobody left to go with. So the Homunculus with 5 attacks. 5 is massive.
Yep. And he's hitting on 2s.
Yep. And this is, of course, is at the Martyrs. Now, his Electro Corrosive Whip always wounds on a 4+. That's 1. So it's -2, which means drops me 4 in 1. Which I pass.
Fine.
So, do I score any points? I score secure objective 5. Do I score secure objective 1? No. Do I score domination? No. So I will be discarding domination. So Lucy scores assassinating my turn because it says if it's destroyed in this turn, but no prisoner stays in your turn. So she does actually score this, which is very handy for when you go to now draw 2 cards in your next turn.
Yep.
turn 3, Lucy's drew Big Game Hunter. No prisoners, so that'll go hand in hand, and she's drew Defend Objective 5. She can't get to Objective 5 as it stands. So movement. This Ravager has retreated, so it's going to look to hopefully kill these two bikers. It's only going to be hitting on 5s, I think, now. But still, there's a chance that she will get through that. The Raiders have all shuffled round, and basically they're looking to try and take out the Rhino for Big Game Hunter. And the Venom has let down. And basically, all the splinter weaponry that's here is going to hopefully take out some of the Intercessors or the Assault Marines that are with Castigan. Yep, the Venom has jumped up here to grab Objective 6 if Lucy needs to grab it, or 3 rather. And Objective 6 is still back here with this Ravager. This Ravager could easily take out the Scouts or the Intercessors because of the AP values. Would literally drop me to a 6-up save. So, yes, the Incubi and the Witches, of course, consolidated, have then moved. They can make a charge up there if they roll high enough, because they don't need to be able to fully see. But we've still got the Scouts to fire Overwatch with them as well. So, shooting phase. What's going first, Lucy? Is this Raider going for the Rhino? Okay, so 1 Dark Lance hitting on 3s. It hits. 3s again, and it hits. D6 damage.
Come on. Yes.
The 6. Exactly what she needed. And I explode. Which means that your Raider and your Venom both suffer D3 mortal wounds. So the Venom suffers 3, and the Raider suffers 3. I will take that. That's 3 6s off the belt. So that Raider is now down to 3 wounds. But she did that just in the nick of time, because the guys inside won't be affected by the damage on the Raider. And then, of course, the Venom is down to 3 as well. Right, so next up, this Ravager. What, 3 Dark Lancers?
Yep, hitting on 5.
At the bikes.
Yeah.
So no hits there, unfortunately. Next up,
We'll have
this Ravager up here.
Yeah, 1 Dark Lance.
It's got 3.
3, you said 1 across at the snipers.
Really? Or do you want to go for the Intercessors or the bikes? The Incubi could make the charge, that's the only thing I'm thinking.
I'm thinking of the Overwatch.
But I'm hitting you on 6s, it's only 5 shots.
Yeah. I will, for the simple fact that I haven't touched them all game.
So you are shooting this at the Scouts?
Oh, I don't know. Even Scouts, odds, Interceptors.
That's only 1 though, you've still got 2 more shots.
Yeah, but no. I'm saying...
Oh, right.
If I rolled the even number, I would have went at the Scouts, odds, I'm aiming at the Interceptors. So I'm aiming at the Interceptors.
You love dropping them dice, don't you?
Yeah.
So that's 3 hits. Strength 8 and toughness 4.
3s.
Nope.
2s.
Yep.
Oh.
Double 1. D6 damage. It's only 1 damage, but I actually do have a 6-up save because I'm in cover. So I fail it, and unbelievably, you only put a wound on 1 because of 2 wounds each. You have 2 command points. Do you want to kill 1 or you're not fussed about 1?
No.
Okay, so we'll put it on that guy there. But you've still got all of this to shoot, so let's see what Lucy's going to do with it. Right, so Lucy's decided that all the Dark Lancers are going at these guys because she wants rid of them. So she's got a Dark Lance inside there, which will be hitting on 4s because it moved. You'll then have these 2, which will be hitting on 3s.
Yep, so the black will be the one that moved.
Yep. So 1 miss. The 6 from Hellstorm again. 2s. 2 6-ups. Fail them both. So you have to do these. Well, 1 will instantly kill the one that's on 1 wound, because no matter what you roll, it only kills him. D6 on the other one.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you gonna do it?
Yeah. Thank you.
Kills 1 more. That was unlucky, that getting 2 1 damages on the on them. So Lucy did nominate it before we started, but basically all the poison shots from in there, which is 18 shots, are going into these guys up here as well. So 18 shots from those guys in the Raider up to the Marines. 3s.
That's a lot of 1s.
And then you're wounding on 4s. So that's a 4. So then I've got 2-up armor save, which I'm fine. And then you've got 12 shots from the Venom as well. So they miss. And then you're wounded on 4s. That's a good roll.
Yeah, it is. But then you've got your 2 up.
2 up armour, yeah.
Come on, 1s. My
Nothing
dice
again.
betray me.
Right.
Oh.
She's then got 24 shots available in here, but it depends on how much she wants to split them between the bikes and the assault squad. Okay, so Lucy's actually going to split the guys inside. So 6 of them are going to fire at the assault marines. 4 of them, one of which has the splinter rifle, is going for the bike. So 12 shots at each unit, basically.
Yeah.
So is this the assault marine squad you're going for first, or is this going to be the bike squad?
Assault marines.
Yeah, so 3s. And then 4s.
4.
4 3-ups.
Oh, there.
Wow.
They're the ones
Kills
come out.
3. Oh, do I kill the sergeant with a power fist, or do I kill the melter gun? I think the power fist is going to have to take it, unfortunately. And then the 12 shots at the bikers. So 2 misses. 4's to wound.
Not bad again.
There's 3.
Oh.
3 up armour. 1, 2, 3. Which actually kills the biker, puts 2 on the attack bike, so the attack bike is down to 1 wound. Oh, that was horrendous.
Now this venom up here.
Oh yeah. Now you do have technically 2 splinter cannons, so you could put 6 shots into the bike, 6 shots into the assault marine.
Can I split?
You can, because it's 2 separate weapons.
No, I'm just going to go 6 into... Oh.
You've got 12 shots altogether, so you can split them 6
6
and
and
6.
6. Yeah, 6 into each.
Right, so attack bike or the assault marine first?
Assault marine first.
3s. 4s. 3s. And he lives.
No.
And then the attack bike. 2 misses. 1. And he lives.
Fine. So,
Not bad at all.
I think that is all my shooting.
No, you've got some pistols down here. You actually have, how many witches are left? 8 witches are still left. So you've got 8 splinter pistol shots at the scouts. 3s. 4s, because it's splinter.
Yeah, these are like 2 ups here, aren't they?
I believe there was a 4 there.
There wasn't.
Okay. Fine. It's worth a go.
Yeah.
So, he's got a stinger pistol which he can shoot while he's in combat.
Oh.
We always forget that. So 2s, and then 2s, and I fail me save, but then I've got 6 up. This would have to be at Lamart's because it's the only one he's in combat with. And I take the wound, so Lamart's is wounded as well. So charges.
Right. Incubi.
Yep, they probably need about, I think that's 5 or 6 inches up and then 1 or 2 in. That's 8. Interesting enough, because of turn 2's power from pain, you could have also re-rolled it. But I do have Overwatch. And I don't hit. So we'll move them up. Okay, so the incubi up here, 3 attacks apiece. There's only 3 of them that's not the clerics left. Now you're hitting on 2s because of power from pain. 3 1s in there. Your strength 4.
What is your toughness?
And toughness 4. So 4s. It's -3.
It is.
Kills 3 scouts.
Ooh.
They've only got 4 armor.
I will take that.
But then you've got the Clearvex
Yep.
with 4 attacks. All hit. 4s.
3.
Kills the other 2. So that's 2 units that you've killed, isn't it? The Rhino and that. You need to kill 1 more for your no prisoners.
Ooh.
Which I'm guessing you're going to go down here.
Yeah.
Who do you want to go first though?
Oh, that's...
I can't interrupt you, so it actually makes no difference. So you can go with the Homunculus or the Talos, it makes no difference.
I was Homunculus first.
Okay, so 5 attacks. 1 miss. wounding on 4s.
One.
Do you want to command point one of them? Because you could kill the martyrs here.
Yep.
Yep, so 4+ save, because I'm going invulnerable. 1 goes through, does 2 damage, but I can ignore them on a 6. No, so I suffer 2 more wounds, which means I've lost 3 altogether now. And now the Talos. So, are you going to do 1 Ichor Injector and 3 Micro Scalpel?
Yeah.
So the Ichor Injector, you're hitting on 2s because of power from pain. You're wounding me now on 3s. And that causes D3 mortal wounds, ladies and gentlemen. For 3. So cuts through me in 1. I've got 3 6-ups to make here. And the Martyrs is dead. Now obviously you were going to put all the attacks at him, so you will lose the rest of the attacks.
Yep. I've just actually noticed there's more.
Yeah, there's still Marines there.
Didn't realise that.
So, basically, he's going to consolidate into the closest unit. The scouts are removed, so I'll remove them in a second. So you get... I'm
going to go fight back with your Marine.
Oh yeah, sorry, thank you. We were just saying that she didn't even know they were there, so 1 hit.
Look at all the
and no wounds. No wounds. So, this guy lost 1 that turn, so he'll automatically pass his morale. The Assault Marines lost 4. So I lost 4 plus 3 is 7 Marines and leadership 7, so I'm fine. They lost 2. And that's a 2, so again, I'm fine. So Lucy scores 1 point for Big Game Hunter. You actually killed 3 units. You killed the Scouts, the Rhino, and the Martyrs, so you scored D3 victory points for no prisoners. For 1, interestingly enough, you can command point that, but you're going to be in front of me now because of that anyway.
Yeah.
Now, defend objective 5. She's not on objective 5 yet, which means you'd have to land on it in your next turn, and then keep it during my turn.
Discard it.
Discard it. Turn 3, and I have 8 Marines left. Yeah. Okay, so I've drew secure objective 1, not going to get, defend objective 5, which I've been sat on the entire game, and secure objective 2. Right, so movement. The biker's pushed forward, the Assault Marines leapt over here, and Castigon's gone with him, and of course the Tactical Marines have retreated so I can shoot and kill the Talos. That damn Talos. So, shooting phase. Multi-melter at the Ravager. Hit.
Command point?
No. But I do have 4 shots from my bolt gun. 1 wound. Saved. So, melt a gun from the Submarine at the Talos. Reroll 1s because of Castigan. Hits. Needing 3s because she toughness 8. 5 up in 1.
Oh!
Give me that damn...
Imagine if you can use a command point for an opponent to reroll.
That would be awesome.
Force them to reroll.
Anyway, Castigan's Stormbolter. All hit. I need that to wound though. This is at the Talos. That's 2 wounds at the Talos. 3 plus armor save loose. Intercessor Marines. Reroll 1s because Castigan is close enough. Wounding on 5s. Okay, Castigan's going to charge the Talos and he's going to charge that. So 3 Dark Lancers with this on Overwatch.
No.
Nothing. Charge distance, and I'm in. And then Castigon is going to charge the Talos first. Overwatch. Splinter Cannon, Rapid Fire. 1 hit.
Wow. They're betraying me now.
1 wound, 3 up. Castigon loves it. Charges. And he makes it. And the Assault Marine also makes it. So, Castigon.
Heroic intervention.
You're more than 3 inches away, Lucy.
I thought you want to move a bit further around you.
Nope.
Jam.
Not at all. So, Castigon is actually going to go first. So I've got 5 attacks. 2s. Reroll them 1s. Need 5s. Come on. 2 wounds. -3, so just your 5 up. And it's 1 damage apiece, so that means your 2 6 up feel no pains for Dark Eldar. Yes.
So
Drops
close.
him to 2 wounds. The Assault Marine has only 1 attack. He hits. He doesn't wound. And this guy has 2 attacks. 1 hit. Strength 4. Fails to wound because the Ravager is toughness 6. So, who are you going back with?
Go on with Talos.
You're going with the Talos. At Castigan.
Yeah. Why
So,
not?
Icon Injector first. Hits.
Oh,
Reroll to wound though.
really?
Icon Injector.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
D3, isn't it? No.
Only
it's just
1, which means Castigan's took 4 wounds, but I also have to take my armor save against the damage. 3+, I'm fine. Microscalpels. All hit. Wounding me on 3s. 1 wound. Do you want to command point it? Because this is my Warlord and I've got 4 invulnerable save.
No.
No?
No.
So 50-50, he dies. Are you sure you want to command point it? No. So Lucy's on 1 command point and I've got 4 invulnerable to make, or I'm dead.
Ah.
He lives. So then you get this guy to attack back with 1 attack now. Which hits. Strength 5 or 6. Fails to wound, unfortunately, rolling a 1.
Yeah.
And that is it for my turn. So, I don't score anything.
You do.
What?
Defend objective 5.
No, I have to hold it for 2 turns. So I only get that if at the end of your turn, you have more models than me there.
You have none at all.
Yeah. No. I just have to have more than you there.
Right.
So, that was a super quick turn. So let's see how bad Lucy's now going to hurt me. So Dark Eldar turn 4, Lucy's got defend objective 6, which she's been sat on all game. Secure objective 4 and blood and guts kill something in the assault phase. So, she's done most of her movement. The witches have pulled 8 inches around here, which means that they only need an 11-inch charge to reach that marine. Not good for me. This is obviously retreated. I'm going to try and kill this biker here, but the raiders have leapt up here. They've unloaded the Kabbalites on all sides, and the Dark Eldar are now going in for the kill. So we've got the Venoms on both sides going to lend firepower. We've got both the Dark Lancers on this raider and this one. The witches can't fire. They are out of 12-inch range, but you know, the Lancers from that, and then even the Lancers from here are hopefully going to be doing a whole bunch of damage. Right, so starting off the shooting phase, and actually I forgot to mention that Venom up there moved back onto objective 4, but it's still within rapid fire range of them them tactical marines on the top. So, 3 Dark Lancers at this, hitting on 5s though. So just, it's 2 hits, 3s. You've got 1 command point left, Lucy. Do you want to go for it?
No, I want to save it for Castellan, whatever it's called.
For Castellan? Oh, Castigon.
Castigon.
You're thinking Sigma, aren't you?
I know. It's so similar.
Right, so your Dark Lancers, I'm guessing, probably want to go for the Intercessors because they've got multiple wounds.
Yes, sure do.
So one of them, this one is hitting on 4s, but these 2 are hitting on 3s.
Yeah, I'll do the one on hitting on 4s with the black dice.
Yep.
Oh.
So 1 miss, 2s.
Do you want to reroll?
Reroll that one and go on. So 6 up. Nope. D6 damage. You actually kill one. Okay. You've got a single. Oh, you're going with these?
Yeah.
This Ravager. Because why not? So full ballistic skill, so 3s. 2 hits, 2s. 2 wounds, 2 6-ups. Nope. 2d6 damage. Kills them both. Not good. Not good. Right. Let's work out the poison shots, and should we just do all this at once, because you can't. In fact, do you want him to try and take the biker out?
Yeah.
Should be within 18 there, so that would still be 12 shots. And then we'll work out all of that versus them Marines. But you need to leave one of them alive, because you need to make the charge to get up there to control it, or to stop me from getting it, basically. So 12 shots from the venom at this. So hitting on 3s. Poison. 4 plus.
That's poop.
2. Kills him.
Yes. Kaboom.
Right. We've got some working out to do here. Do you want to go with the venom first?
Yeah.
Then Marines, see how many you can kill. So that's 12 shots, because that one is in rapid fire range as well. And then wounding on 4s.
Oh, it's destroying the scenery.
That's a good roll,
That's a
Lucy.
lot, yeah.
That's a 4.
Yep.
2 ups. Fine.
Woo.
Right, you've got a single Dark Lance in the squad here, and then you would have 18 splinter shots.
Yep, I'll do the Dark Lance first.
Misses?
Then 18.
18 splinter shots, so she really needs to weaken them so that the Cabalite Warriors can do the damage, because they're not great in combat like what the Witches are. You haven't got the sheer weight of attacks that they do. So hopefully she can kill a few of these. You sorted?
Yep. Sorry, you were stealing all my dice.
I'm not stealing, I was just moving them out of the way.
You was...
And you keep chucking them on the floor.
Right.
So hitting on 3s. Just because she's still in rapid fire range, basically. And there's 2 there. And then you're wounding me on 4s whilst destroying the terrain.
Wow. Not bad.
2 plus.
Oh, damn 2 plus. Yay!
1, 2. 2 die.
Woo!
Now, of course, I'm not going to take the heavy flamer. Now, it's a case of, do you want to use this entire squad on them? Because you want to leave one alive. Or you could just shoot them anyway and try and table us.
Yeah, but even if I do kill the 3 up there, I'll still have models closer, won't I?
No, because it would be 3 inches down.
I don't know.
Oh, the raiders, yeah. Sorry.
So I will fire all these. Splinter rifle first.
Splinter cannon is 6 shots.
Sorry. Alright.
So 1 miss. Force to wound.
2, 3.
3 wounds. Nope. And then you've got 18 shots again, which was all your pink dice that you had there. So 3s.
I'll just leave that one.
2 misses. 3,
That's
4.
a lot.
Force to wound.
Not as good, but still not bad.
Fine.
Ah! Even the 2 up.
Yeah, because I've got 3 up armour and I'm in cover.
Yikes.
And then you've got a stinger pistol from this guy.
Yeah.
1 shot. 2s.
Castle?
You can't. You're not in combat with him. 2s to wound. No APs. So fine. Which means...
Charges.
Are you going to charge the raiders at them?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing you're going to go for the full wound one first instead of the wounded one.
Ew, actually. Maybe better getting the more attacks in from the Kabbalites first.
If you want to.
Yeah, I'll try them.
Well, I've got Overwatch, but 7 inches will get you far enough because it's about 4 inches up and a couple of inches in. But D6 auto hits from the heavy flamer. 3. Strength 5, so 3s. It's -1, so you've got 2 6-ups to make. So you pass 1, but then you've got your 6-up feel no pain for Dark Eldar. So you lose 1 Kabbalite. I've then got 4 bolt gun shots, which don't hit. So we'll move them up and lose the 1 guy. So, do you also want to go in with the full wound raider as well?
I do.
So I wouldn't get any Overwatch. I'm just going to put them up there. So the charge distance, you only need like a 3. Yeah, he's going to make it in.
I don't think there'll be room for anything else.
No, we'll put that there. Now, I don't think you can quite get all of your Kabbalites up there, but there's a fair few up there.
Yeah.
Where do you want these to go? Do you want these to lend a hand here?
Yep.
So Castigan's lost 4. I don't get any Overwatch. Yep, they make it in.
And then homunculus.
Yep. Of course, he makes it in as well. So all the charges go first. In fact, would you want the monk to go around the side to attack Castigan?
Yeah, he walled enough, didn't he?
Yep. So he would have gone first.
Yeah.
Technically, I know we're doing that slightly out of sync, but really there's not much I can do at this point. So you might as well annihilate us, eh? So, charges. Who is going first?
The homunculus.
5 attacks.
Yeah. Hitting on 2s. Nice.
Yep, wounding on 4s because of electro-corrosive whip. 1. You've got 1 last command point.
Yeah, go on.
This is my warlord.
Yes.
He's dead. He's double dead.
Woohoo!
So you get Slay the Warlord, which is another victory point, Lucy.
Yep.
Next up,
Yeah, might as well do
Kabbalites.
Kabbalites.
So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8. There's only, oh, there is 10 there actually, so that's 10 attacks. And I believe they are weapon skill 3 plus still.
They are.
Yep, so hitting on 3s. Who will roll?
Definitely.
Oh wait, no, sorry, you're hitting on 2s because of your +1.
Yep.
Because of this turn, so them 2s do hit. Wounding me on
Strength 3.
toughness 5. Toughness 4.
So 5.
Yep.
3.
3 wounds, 3 pluses. And he's double dead as well. So he goes down. Next up, you've got Kabbalite warriors up here. You've got 5, 6 that made it up. So 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. So 1 miss. Your strength 3 and toughness 4.
So 5. 2.
2 wounds, 3 up because I'm not in. You don't get the cover bonus. Kills 1 more, and then you've got the raider on full wounds. So the raider itself has 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, strength 5, 2 wounds, kills both the marines, and that is a tabling.
In turn 4.
In turn 4. I made it longer than our last games that we played.
True. What was the Kabbalites armed with, by the way? Power sword?
Nope. Nothing, just fists.
Oh, right.
So, basic strength, no AP, 1 damage.
Yeah. What did you killed 1 my Talos, 1 of my Venoms, and a couple of witches, possibly?
Yeah. I didn't take a disgusting Blood Angel list. I took fun stuff. Like, I could have quite easily just sat at the back and tried to outshoot him with like las cannons. I could have run a Baal Predator, which I believe I actually paid the points for and totally forgot to put in the game.
You are joking.
Nope.
Really?
Yes, I paid for a Baal Predator and totally forgot to put it in.
Oh.
So that was actually 2,000 points on the nose versus 1830 points. I knew I forgot something. Never mind. It felt like I was underpointed, but to be honest, the Bar Predator wouldn't have done that much. All of it, it's got 12 shots with the assault cannon, strength 6 -1, so I'd have done a couple of more damage to some of your raiders. And the heavy bolters are strength 5 -1. So I don't think I'd have done that much else. And your Dark Lancers would have just made mincemeat of it. So I don't think it would have made that much of a difference. On turn 1, I may have killed that Ravager. But that's it. So yes, obviously revisiting Dark Eldar for you.
Yeah, I've been dying to play them again. Just the same lists. I'm just getting used to a couple of units at a time. The Witches, the Warriors, the Ravagers and the Venoms.
And Raiders. Yeah.
Same things. I love the Talos.
They just wouldn't die every time you brought, like, when the Avatar of Cain went against them.
Yep, 6 Feel No Pain.
You passed all your Feel No Pains, all your Invulnerables and everything.
They didn't have Feel No Pain in the last edition, did they?
No, they didn't. No, they had Feel No Pain. They didn't have Power from Pain. Yeah. So obviously they had the 5 up ignore damage, but so much stuff cut through Feel No Pain in the last edition that, like Force or Instant Death. Oh God, I died horribly. I think for me, I should not have gone first. I should have let you move forward and then counter charge.
As soon as he rolled the command point, re-roll it and got it, he shouted yeah, and then he was like, actually crap, no.
No, I shouldn't have gone first at all. That was the biggest thing. If I'd stayed, your Dark Lancers would have popped some of my vehicles and stuff anyway. I don't think the Bar Predator would have made that much difference. It would have been more shots peppering down on the vehicles. If I'd let you go first, it might have made a difference, but then you might be getting lucky and blowing it up.
Yeah.
So, never mind. I hope you have enjoyed the game. I'm glad that Lucy enjoyed playing the Dark Eldar again, even if it is a very samey list, just with a few differences in it. But she's getting used to it.
Yep.
Strength and toughness and ballistic skill and using a different weapon to what's actually on the model's profile is...
I don't think I did too bad considering the last time I played was when 8th edition dropped, the night it had dropped.
Yeah, Lucy last played on launch night, so...
Couple of months.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please check out the rest of the channel. If you want to see battle reports early, please check us out on Patreon. If you also want to submit lists that you want to see played, we can probably do it with the armies we've got available. Please hit us up on Patreon and let us know. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.